Hello everyone, stay tuned for past gameplay and some open field in this video with SS1 TM and SS1 in their first face-off. Hello everyone, so yes, we are going over the pass and the open field fight today. Obviously I'm going to be showcasing just before it opens up. As you can see, we're a bit early today, but I'm going to showcase both sides before we get into the video and before we get into the rallies, okay? So if you enjoy this type of content, smash the like, comment and subscribe to the channel, guys, because it's going to be more intense gameplay and combat footage that's going to be coming up in the next coming weeks, right? So if you enjoy this content, you know you're going to be here and I'm going to be providing more. So as you can see, this is the TM battlefield at the moment. We're all waiting. As you can see, everyone is here. There's so many units. It's absolutely crazy. There's going to be more coming, obviously. We've got more people still waiting. And then when you go over to the SS1 side, it's just as insane as well. They've shown up just equally as prepared. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a great fight between both sides. So I can't wait to do it for the channel. As you can see, they have a alliance keep set up here, right, basically directly as central as they can to the pass, while we've, for some reason, I don't know why, this is obviously down to the combat guys, but they've got theirs position on this left side, so it stops probably anyone from pushing on the left side, forcing them into this right area, right? But obviously, as you can see, they've got some decent land set up, so it's not like SS1 or SS12 can just hop over and try and, you know, beat them over the game, right? So it's going to be a really intense fight. I hope you guys enjoy it. Obviously, we're going to go into a smooth transition very shortly, so I hope you are ready for the pass rally and the open field combat. But that is me, MrSneakyy, right now with the intro out of the way, and let's move forward in time to the pass. Hello, so yes, the pass has just unlocked, so we've got the first scout report on the pass one. As you can see, it's only 600k infantry and 600k knights in there, so 1.2 million T4 units that we must melt through, which isn't be too bad. We already have the rally set up, as you can see. In a moment, we are rocking a HOARD combo. We are obviously archer heavy, 600k. So let's see how well this rally does in a moment. If you're wondering how the actual pass works, if you've never checked it before, you can click the information here. It does give you some little, you know, criteria, and it gives you some information about it. The one thing to know about the pass is because of the type of structure it is, as you'll see here, it is immune to silencers, stun and rage reduction effects, so you're not going to be able to do anything about that. It's all about either pure damage or out sustaining the fight, right? So as you can see, we've got all our troops ready to refill the march, you know, the rally as it goes on, and that is the key to killing it, right? So you're gonna see the main rally launch in a moment, and then when it's starting to DPS through, when the marches get really low, like for mine for example, I will like pull my march out and send it home, and someone else will replace it, keeping the rally as healthy as possible, hoping to keep it around 600k, right? And that is the plan. So stay tuned for now, the pass kill. And here we go, guys. The rally is about to launch. Here goes Ghost, and on the other side we're gonna have, I believe, Bazooka. Oh no, we have Boogie coming. So we have the cavalry rally from Boogie to try and hit faster, and then we have the archer rally, which is Ghost, right? So here we are. Boogie's getting the first hits in, as you can see, and obviously taking the aggro, right? So now the Ghost rally is about to come, and we'll see who gets to claim it. I don't know what the mechanics are on the passes still. It used to be whoever got the last hit as it died. So you'll notice towards the right near the end, when it's right at the bottom, you'll see loads of people starting to swarm this down, and as they swarm it down, whoever gets this last hit's going to gain the pass control, right? And that is what's gonna obviously set it going crazy and send a chain of events, because as you can see, we have a load more troops on both sides, all waiting to go now. And as this rally is hitting, it's not too much obviously to like commentate over. It's a very stale fight. This is kind of what, if you've ever played Rise of Kingdoms, this is exactly the type of gameplay you would expect. But Boogie's rally here is the MrSneakyy combo. He's taking a load of damage while the Ghost one is happy days, just taking, you know, 3 damage here on the pass. So now the pass is around, I think, 50% health. I can't see it because of the marker. You can just see the bar there. Our March is obviously nice and healthy. Boogie's is still taking a load of damage. Some guys here are trying to get some free DPS over the wall, as you can see what you can do right now. And if you're wondering what I did while we was obviously in the downtime, since I am playing on the PC client, as you can see guys, we have our hotkeys set. So we have our mages set onto this one. Our third group is the infantry, just in case we need it. And my archers is on my second group. So at the moment, my Nico and Kanara. And that's what I'm running. If you're looking for whatever my combos are, this is my current combos right now. I'm trying to go for as much single target DPS and AoE as possible, as you can see. And I want to test out this Kanara and Nico combo, right? So let's have a go in the PvP with it in a second. But as you can see now, the pass is coming down to the remaining last moments of its lifetime as a neutral pass. So let's see who's going to gain the pass and claim the first rewards of 300 gems, a free teleport, some speed ups, and some obviously resources, which ain't too much, but obviously no one's going to complain at free stuff. And here we go now. Everyone's starting to hit the whole pass together. They're trying to swarm the pass down, as well as the raids, to make sure whoever gets this last hit does get the kill. And as you see, we do get the capture. So we are inside the pass right now, and they're unable to do anything. So now we are moving our troops forward, and we are going to start pressuring these guys, I believe, into pushing them back into their territory, and the fight will begin. So I hope you enjoyed the past fight. Comment, like, and subscribe before this chaos does begin, because this is going to be a one crazy open field murder ball, as you can see right now. So now I'm trying to use my mages, because obviously my mages have some amazing range right now. I'm trying to target some free AoE onto these marchers, as you can see right here. I don't want to go too deep, because obviously going too deep is a bit crazy. So I'm going to try and reposition these marchers so they don't get focused right now. They are trying to box us in, but our marchers are able, as you can see, to go over the ridge and deal damage over the ridge, which is a great AoE effect by the mages here. And we are slowly and surely pushing through. I am using my artifact in a moment. I'm going to try and get a nice big AoE skill off here, and it drops down in a moment. Big AoE, big purple numbers. There's loads of triggers happening right now. So let's pull my troops back, because I can see them starting to lose health, meaning they're getting focused, which we don't want to happen. So let's move these guys away if they want to move. There we go. And that is as simple as that. He's getting too focused down, as you can see. That's why I wanted him out. But the Wild Deer isn't using his range as effective as the others. So let's start using the mages again and trying to use the range advantage that we have. So there we are. We're positioned right here on the other side of the wall, and we are killing this infantry unit right here and abusing our range dominance here, using the Shadow Blaze, trying to get the finishing kill on it. Nice big burst damage there. Beautiful bit of skill combo. And someone's walking a bit too close again, so we're going to use our range advantage here to kill everything in front. So here is another guy too close. So again, we refocus him. And this is how it is, guys. You just need to work together. Don't push through too crazy at first. And just use your range and work together and try and focus down those same targets. I'm trying to get in here and focus down this target here, but now he's moving away. I'm pulling my troops back into safety. And now we have a new contender trying to get too close, and we have another contender here getting too close. They are getting absolutely melted, and they're not sticking to their murder ball. And the murder ball is what's going to keep you alive here, guys. As you can see, the murder ball with our troops in the center, we're moving in and out, repositioning yet again. I'm going to try and switch these, as you can see. So let's put this on my shift 3. So now if I press, no, let's put it on shift and 1. And then if I put my Nico on shift and 1 quickly, then I have both my range units working together and able to obviously hit that recall button and attack and move together, right? So let's go back into the combat. Obviously, once you get quicker at being able to do these hotkeys, I'm still learning, as you can see myself. You're going to be able to reassign and unassign troops really efficiently. But here we are pushing through. We're getting some great DPS through onto this march here. And now the cavalry is pushing straight forward. Too much damage for him to handle. So we're going to go back onto this right side now, because this right side is looking pretty open. But let's move straight back in. We're going back in, actually. We need them to come out of position here. Like this guy right here now. Out of position on the march. We've got some artifact skill. So we're going to try and move our guys up a little bit if we can. So we can use this artifact skill just around this area. If possible, we might die for this. We're going to get focused down, but it's going to be fine. We're going to try and get 2 artifact skill rotations off. There's 1. We're going up forward. We're pushing through, guys. This is an amazing push between our team. We're going forward as an actual mage and archer march. Now we're going to pull back because we're going a bit too big for our boots, as you can see, and we're getting focused down. But we got both our artifact skills off, which is great to see. I'm pressing D just to try and get the recall off, but obviously I knew moving out a little bit too far to get those artifact triggers was a deadly move, but it was what was needed. So let's quickly check what merits I have, because obviously merits were locked until today, or should I say till the other day when the August Stone unlocked. And I'm currently at 35,000, so we have a nice little push of merits here. Let's check quickly some of these victories and reports. You can see the damage that I'm laying out on multiple units, for example, and that is what you need to be doing. So especially like this guy took so much free damage for no reason, and that was because I was able to just, you know, basically choose my targets from a really far target, you know, area. So it is a really easy way to manage your marches if you position yourself, as you can see, like in this area, in this pocket right here. So I'm going to put this march inside the pass if it was going to let me. It doesn't need it, so we're going to take this, send it back, and then we're going to get some more troops. We're going to bring it back and obviously enjoy some more gameplay video with me involved, right? So this is some open field gameplay by TM and SS1, following up from the marches that I just obviously passed away. I'm waiting for them to come back, so let's quickly redeploy these bad boys where we need them. We're going to quickly press 1. We're going to bring these marches all together. I'm going to get rid of this one as well, because we don't want that. We just want to run the archers all together, basically. I'm going to switch the Guan again for the Kanara. I've been enjoying this Kanara combo. It was actually a really powerful DPS in March. So now we have all of these on the way. So what I'm going to do is press 3 just to get them on screen. Hold Alt and drag so I can select all of them. And I'm going to press Shift 1 to assign them to group 1. So now if I press my F1 key, I'll always select them, which is great, and that's what I want to do, because I want to control all my range units in together at the moment. And so as we are bringing these units up, let's see what the action has unfolded since obviously my March died and has come back. So the TM have been pushing through. As you can see, we've been slowly sticking together with the Murderball. As you can see, the Murderball is in the center of the screen right now, as you can see on my gameplay footage right now. And these guys are all trying to stick together, because if you come too close, everyone's going to focus you. And this is the way an alliance can work together in the open field. And as you can see, it is in a very immediate and a very effective way of playing. You're going to see a lot of range units, but obviously you're going to have some melee units, like you can see Boogie here pushing forward to try and create space or try to create pressure by making people target him and wasting stamina. And that is a really good thing Boogie's doing here, and a lot of players don't realize it. Boogie's making them waste so much stamina if they've left combat and they're re-entering combat on him, because they're going to lose so many troops. As you can see, that we've lost some guys already from that exchange, but he died himself, as you know. So he's traded his life for basically the alliance resources from TM, and that is a really high level strategic play from whale players that you can do in the open field, right? So now the open field combat, as you can see, has become a bit more loose. The balls are getting a bit bigger. As you can see, we've been pushing on the right side, trying to get some sort of establishment on the area we actually control, because obviously when we took the pass, they were playing and trying to box us in, and we are pushing out, as you can see, very slowly together. And my marchers are on the way, they're almost here, so we can continue with myself now. So I'm going to join the fray now with some full marchers, and with some full marchers and these guys being obviously in yellow and everything, it's going to be quite juicy for me to actually get some free merits here, guys. So if you're paying attention, you're going to see some decent, positioning, some decent focus here, hopefully. That's going to allow you to get some free kills. So there's a rally trying to do something on the side there. So now we can see this march, this infantry march, out of line. So we're going to position ourselves in the mix of the troops, and we're going to try and focus down everyone. We're going to skill cycle up, so we're going to charge up off people. And once we charge up our energy bar, for example, we can then switch targets to these guys on the right side, and now we can dump everything here, and we're going to punish these guys with all our skills. They're going to step out of line here up on the top right. So now I've got all of my AoE effects on them. They're still trying to push through, but they're not realizing they're dying here. So I'm going to reposition my troops just a little bit, just so we're not in the brunt of the fight. We're more central, because obviously we're using mages. So if you're using mages, you want to abuse your range. So now we've killed those troops and we've reconciled where we need to be. Let's push together and go through the middle. So now, as our troops are focusing down Math Debater, if you can see him, he's going to lose his troops here. And now we're going to be focusing on the right side, trying to pick off any targets, as you can see, that are stragglers. Because the stragglers are the ones that are basically getting themselves killed for no reason, and allowing us to keep our rage and keep our stamina going within the fight. So now we've killed another unit, and now we're going to switch onto Crazy Strike here, trying to get some free DPS onto him. We've dropped our behemoth, since obviously they've dropped their behemoth. So we're going to just reposition quickly here, and then focus the guys on this right side. As you can see, they're trying to push through. So let's start DPSing them down. They've got the cavalry units and this Elena. So the cavalry is getting focused down first, because it's really squishy. And now the Elena is getting focused down, guys, as you can see. And now she is getting absolutely melted. I'm switching targets before she dies to the Archer March to now use all of my effects. As you can see, hitting some big, massive AoE DPS on
multiple marchers with that Shadow Blades right now. I'm going to hit my Time Bomb up on the top with the Phoenix Eye combo. I'm trying to reposition my marchers just because they are getting a little bit too focused here. But now we're in a nice spot. And we're going to reposition again to push forward and clear out all these red marchers that we have together. My marchers are running low, but it's going to be enough, I believe, with the guys here as long as we work together. We're not dealing any damage to the giant. We're just trying to keep this area on lockdown, right? So now there's a cavalry unit stepping out of line. So what do? We kill that unit, right? So we're going to try and focus it down, and that is one more unit in the merit kill log, right? And now we have Jay Mador here with some Garwood gameplay, and we're going to try and finish them off before our marchers get too low. I'm going to hit the button now and press the D, because if you saw that, all my units did their skill triggers, and as soon as they got their skill off, I could run away, right? And that's what I'm going to do. So I've just gained another from that exchange, another 30,000 merits from that exchange. So now we're just going to try and get these troops home as they're still red, and it won't affect our hospital as badly as them fully dying, right? And then we can come back and continue with the fight. But as you can see here, the pass is under threat. We have the pass at the moment in a garrison of infantry, and then we had a rally plus a behemoth fighting it, but the giant is dying in a moment. It's taking considerable DPS from all the marchers around, especially the guys that are hiding behind the pass, and that is the behemoth down by SS1. So they down one giant now, guys, which is really big in terms of open field, because in open field, when you do use those behemoths have a cooldown. So it's a big resource and investment of time that you drop one, right? So if you use it and it just dies or it doesn't achieve much, then it is honestly a big waste, and it's a big L for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. I'm going to end it here right now, but obviously then I'm going to be recording way more of this fight, and it's going to be obviously more of a series based fight, I think, because there's so much here that's going to happen. So if you enjoy this content, guys, smash the like, comment and subscribe, and until next time, that's me, MrSneakyy, with some open field gameplay footage and the pass captured in SS1.